All right, guys, Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com and BoatsInHotWater.com, and I am out here today with the 2003 235 Scout Sportfish. I just updated you with another video as far as all the functions in the vessel a few minutes ago. Now I'm out on the water with her. I had to make a few adjustments. We were set up on knots and a few things, and being that I'm not getting a mile per hour reading on the tack itself, that I wanted to make sure, based on where we were at, that I was getting everything as accurately as possible based on RPM. I have the tabs up, just so you guys know, and I'm going to start out with engine all the way down. I did test the trim tabs, and they are performing according to spec, and also the steering appears to be fine. I guess just sitting in spot, it was just maybe my imagination. It might need a tiny bit of fluid, but we are still safety seaworthy. So anyway, I'm going to kind of get to it, and we're going to start engine down on this 150. And let me just make sure I got my line set. I haven't been down this path for a while, so I'm going to just kind of take it out of the chute, and follow me if you can. Hopefully I don't drop my phone. Tough to do by myself. Here we go. Out of the hole. I punched it. We shot immediately up to 4,800 RPMs, and we planed out at about 22 miles an hour, 20 to 22 miles an hour. Real nice. Nice ride. Obviously, I have smooth sailing. I'm running 5,600 RPMs, engine all the way down, and we're running between 34 and 35 miles an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around this bend. I'm going to tilt up this engine just a little bit. There we go. And we're picking up a little bit of speed and a little bit of RPM. 5,700 RPMs, 35 miles an hour, heading up to 36 miles an hour. And I will take her up a little bit more. There we go. 5,800 RPMs, 36 miles an hour. And a half. She'll probably, with this 150, she's probably a 40 mile an hour boat, depending on conditions. Now obviously I have ideal conditions here, and I think at 57 or 5,800 RPMs top end on this boat with that 150 is going to be about 38 max. Obviously you can play with it a little bit and go up and down. I mean 38 max. My guess is with the 150 it's probably spec'd as a 40 mile an hour boat or right around there, but you have to take off 4 to 5 miles an hour for bottom paint, obviously, because you're going to get that drag. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of hit it one more time just to verify what we just did, and then you guys can kind of figure out, you know what, let's just kind of start out slow. Just run about 3,300 RPMs. My bow's up, but I'm not playing. Oh wait, let me drop the engine all the way down. Sorry. All right, engine's all the way down, 3,300 RPMs. Bow's still up. Let's bump it to 4,000 RPMs, and we're coming down at about 18 to 20 miles an hour. We plane out at 4,500 RPMs. We seem to be at a 24 to 26 mile an hour cruise speed. Well, actually a little bit more. It goes a little up and down. And then what I'll do is I'll take it from here and hit it down. Oops, sorry about the thumb. And run her up 5,600, and we're just climbing in speed. And then we'll just take the engine up a little bit. Let's see if we can bump that up to 5,800. Yeah, we're about the same numbers. This time we're kind of going into the current. So that'll give you guys a good feel I'm not disappointed. Obviously, on this particular vessel, a lot of them came standard. You know, some have 200s, some 225s. I think you can go, it doesn't give me max horsepower on here. I think 225 was the max on this. Why wouldn't it give me the max horsepower on here? That's weird. So, you know, you have that little bit of differential, but you have a 425-hour motor. So really, you know, we have a beautiful hull. Obviously, we've already discussed the trailer, and, you know, a 150 that may give some of you guys exactly what you're looking for, and some may not. I'm not going to discount the boat because it's a little lower in horsepower than you wanted. It's worth every penny where we're at. You know, you're just gonna have to get another boat with more horsepower, but I could live with this boat. It might be a little bit of a struggle for me coming in from offshore if there's some bad weather. You know, I'd like to be in the 40s range, but, you know, once again, you know, this is what it is, and I've showed you. Overall, I think we just have a beautiful vessel, fresh, brand new upholstery, and a lot of extras. I think this is going to be a great boat for somebody, especially local in the area or on, you know, river waters. And all you're going to lose is really that top end in the 40 speed coming in from offshore. So anyway, that'll about do it. I'm going to bring her back in. I have to go vote. Today is November 3rd, and I got to get to the voting polls. So hopefully that does it for you guys. Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com, wishing you a great and safe boating day. Also, keep in mind, sorry, before I sign off, let's take into account we got almost a full tank of fuel for the load, but also only me on board. So, you know, kind of weigh that all in your mind. Anyway, Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com for the last time, signing off, and be safe out there on election day. Have a great day.